age, of course, wrinkles can set in. We can go naturally, or as some say, I guess we can say, age gracefully. For me, I'm planning to kick and fight and scream aging
I'm trying
every
not to look
step
at you,
of the way.
The staff at Carlson Laser Aesthetics has a variety of procedures to help us do just that. And today, Dr. Scott Carlson is taking your questions about getting rid of those wrinkles. We asked this question. We had a lot of people respond about what they would like to hear because, you know, women want to look and feel beautiful.
Absolutely.
And so we're going to talk Cheryl Drew. She actually has the first question.
That's right, and she wanted to know about the crow's feet, the brows. What are the safest and the longest lasting forms of treatment?
Well, Cheryl, first of all, it's Botox, Botox, Botox for all three areas that you were questioning about. And the reason why is because Botox is generally limited to the upper face. It works well, and it's safe, and certainly it'll last 3 to 5 months. You do have to come in for repeated treatments as time goes on, but the nice thing is as you come in every 3-4 months for repeated treatments, the amount that we use decreases a tiny bit.
You know, it's really been interesting because I've been able to be in some of these procedures, and it really is so simple. You use just a little topical, and these women seem so happy and pain-free along the way.
Absolutely. Just a little icing and a topical anesthetic. We don't even use the anesthetic most of the time. Just ice alone is enough. And then they walk out and 2 weeks later do the recheck, and that's when the results are coming out.
Yeah.
It takes about 2 weeks for them to get the results.
Wow.
They come in and it's the wow factor.
It is.
Well,
wow.
that's cool. Well, Nancy Langworthy is our next person that had a question for you, Dr. Carlson. What is the best treatment for forehead between the brows? Actually, if you're looking for a test subject, I'm game.
There we go.
That's a little bit of a repeat from the first one that we had. You said Botox for that one.
Exactly.
What about the lower area of face? Because you said that works best on the top. What about
We
here?
do. One of your Facebook people responded or asked a question about lines above the mouth, and that one of her parents, I think, had the same lines, and she's a non-smoker, and you see that quite a bit. It is genetic. I forget the name of the person who wrote that in, but it is a genetic thing, and we can do a little Botox in those vertical lines. But we also then add a filler called Juvederm, and Juvederm is hyaluronic acid, and when we were in the fetal state, we were bathed in it. I mean, babies come out, they're fresh and plump. Yeah, and it's all hyaluronic acid. And that's all we're doing is replacing hyaluronic acid into these areas of deficit.
That's interesting.
So the muscles around the mouth contract. They cause the creases because of the repeated contraction of the muscles. So you get these creases. We can fill those creases with a little bit of Juvederm. We can relax the musculature with a couple shots of Botox. Real light, nothing heavy, just a small amount. And then what we'll do is we'll do a definition of the lip with some Juvederm. We'll give just a thin strip of Juvederm along the border of the lip. We call that the vermilion border. And that stops like the lipstick bleed that sometimes occurs up those lines. It gives it a nice firm border. We're not making you look like Angelina Jolie, you know, big lips. We're just trying to do a little definition. And boy, that really helps straightens out those lines and it makes it look just 100% better.
And it really is amazing, you know, pictures worth 1,000 words, and we've got these before and after pictures which are just incredible. Will you please tell us exactly what we're seeing here?
Well, this person here has a big frown line, and sometimes people interpret that as they're angry or concerned or actually, you know, concentrating. Look what Botox did to this guy. He took care of that 11 sign, and now he's smooth as a baby's butt almost.
Well, I see that too, and I feel like looking at him, he looks like he would be less grumpy looking.
Oh, yeah.
You know, with that furrowed brow is not there.
And frankly, that's why I did. My staff thought I was always scowling at them.
Why are you mad at us, Dr. Carlson?
But I wasn't. I was just concentrated. Here's a lady with a lot of forehead wrinkles. She's young. She's only in her 20s.
Wow.
Really?
Yes.
Well, she looks like that in the after picture, but not in the before.
That's right.
Some of this must be genetics, too.
There is, you know, and here she went from a Sharpay look to, you know, again,
a smooth,
nice, smooth look.
That is dramatic.
And that's one treatment.
I mean, that's taken years off her, and this is just remarkable. You know, I'll admit I have crow's feet.
Crow's feet, they creep in age 30, late 30s, 40s, 50s, and you can just see we did 2, 4, 6, 8 units around her eye, and that's all it took to relieve that. And she's so happy. Look at the difference there.
Well, it seems like a minor thing to really fix a major problem. People, when they meet you, when you come face to face with people, you want to put your best face forward, and you might not even feel best. It might even affect how you act, you know, if you're not really confident about how you're looking.
It's a confidence builder.
Yeah, absolutely. And you have a special that you're offering for our 8 West viewers. on Botox, which is fantastic.
We're doing $10 a unit, and it's a very good price. Very good. And we try to offer that for most people when they come in. All they have to do is call, and they can make a consultation and a treatment in the same visit.
Right. And $100 off fillers, too. So if the combination, a lot of people need that combination of the Juvederm or the filler and the Botox.
For example, that lady that called in and wanted the lines and lips done, you know, we're talking probably $80 worth of Botox there and maybe $400 to do the lip and fill in that area with a filler.
Wow, so
wonderful.
Great investment in your personal health and in your mental health.
Yeah, you're on the East Belt line. You're really easy to find, and so people can just contact your office if they have questions or want to set that appointment right away.
It's better than doing Effexor and going to Pine Rest.
Right, exactly. Well, thank you very much. It's been fantastic to get to know you through the years.
Very good. Thank you. It's been fun.
All right, we'll be right back.